off the inside edge. And that's ball 2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this.
This to center field. And it falls. Around third. The throw in. He's in there.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel.
Seager. Off balance speed. There's one. Over to Headley, and that double play ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Cal Raleigh. Glavin back to work. That one way inside.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. Chases the changeup in the dirt.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But, yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate.
Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now the first baseman, Chase Headley. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, Boog, one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
2 out, space is empty.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. And now Terry Pendleton. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Castillo, he's a guy that has both swing and miss stuff and exceptional command. I mean, that's a rare combination. That makes him one of the best in the game. That's out number 2.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Tim Raines in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's a strike.
And when a hitter steps in the box, he knows that I got to be ready to swing. And that's where it really opens things up for him to change speeds, change location to get the swing and miss.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the left fielder, Eric Davis. Swing and a foul out of play. In the air, out towards left center. 1 away. Stepping in, Kyle Seager. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And takes low for ball one.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He sends it out of here. It's 1-1. So the batting order turns over. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch, not close. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
That's too low, and it's 2-2. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-1. Now the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a foul straight back. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. They say you win.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one not close. Now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And the batter will be the shortstop. Doubled his first time up. Line drive, base hit down the line. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Got the top of the
So they turn things over to the righty, Bubba Chandler. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here is Cal Raleigh. First pitch misses. Chandler, 22 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. Schwarber leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering upstairs. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. Pitch
Count
misses.
1-0.
1-0. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Now here is Ozzie Smith. Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through.
Runners on the move. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That should get the dugout going. It's 4-3.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Way outside, and it's 1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a big swing and a miss. Pitch is in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the last half of the third. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Four hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now Machado up here. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Albies. Over to Headley, and that double play ends the inning. On to the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And that one pulled foul. And a pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Chase Headley will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
1 out, base is empty. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's back. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. He shoots one out to right. It's 4-4. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the left fielder, Eric Davis. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, called strike. Up the middle. And Davis is retired. So 2 down now, and here is Kyle Seager. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and misses. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And misses inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next one is off the plate. And the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Just missed.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Up and in. It's 2-2. On the ground to 3rd. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to 1st. And they get Altuve for the out. So up next, Terry Pendleton. He popped out his first time. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
It's off his shoulder, eats him up.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Man at first, 1 away. Outside. Now 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Singled and scored his first time.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he
tried hitting 101 and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout. And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a ball popped up. He's under it. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Chandler back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
With all, be really locked in at the plate.
Tied at 4. That misses the zone. 2-2. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
And now Ken Griffey Jr. Breaking ball misses down and away.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And a base hit on a line. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Number 12 swings through it for strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Acuna on second. Junior at first with no outs. That's off the mark, and a count 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So bases all loaded up. Next to hit, Kyle Schwarber. Golden opportunity right. Here. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna there. Drops into the glove. Runners tag up from second and third. And he's safe at third. And a run comes in to score. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. 0 for 2 in this one. Double play ball to second. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And there's a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because There are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next pitch is outside. In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Throw, save.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And now the first base. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, JoJo Romero.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that's downstairs. And 1-1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Cut on and lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that.
Okay, you asked for it. About to go no string app on him. I'm from that bully where bullies were quick to spaz on him. That's me, homie.
And we're back. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Almost got him. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white Mary Dad Chuck D in my community.
First offering, and it just misses. And another ball. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fouled off left side. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Just a weak fly ball this time. Acuna on the run. He's there. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Manny Machado. Ground ball left side. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. Machado out on the play. And that is the inning. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the left fielder, Eric Davis. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Romero goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Kyle Seager digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. And that is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Zips it across. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Back to the top of the lineup. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Popped up. Altuve settles underneath it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th. Will Smith to the plate. Strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And the batter now, Jose Altuve. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. 1 for 2. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball instead of just weak.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. And ball 1. Next offering upstairs. Next offering is fouled back.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's going to be Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now it's the shortstop. Swings through that one. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And downstairs. This to third, Pendleton. Fires across the diamond, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Missed with a changeup, ball 1. That's towards center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. Now, Pete Crow Armstrong. You talk about elite defensive players. especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That missed inside, and that's ball one. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And here is Ozzie Smith. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Ronald Acuna Jr. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? 2 outs. Tap foul at the plate.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Romero back to work. And strike one to the catcher.
0-1.
Ripped on a line. Reaching for it and brings it in. Well, here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Headley, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's got a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Kyle Seager getting ready to hit.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And we're in the top of the 8th. Runner on the go. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Runner on the go again. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th, and now the first baseman, David Ortiz.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white Mary Daddy Chuck D in my community.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. And now it's Manny Machado. Slider right there.
0-1's the count. That's a ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2 strikes.
And now the count is even. And that's outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Now a chance for Will Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Just missed. High fly ball out into left center field. Junior. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Sorry if I'm not star hip hop material. Sorry if I don't sell it. It'll take a miracle for my dreams to come true. Cause it's set too high. I'm in the clouds if I fall.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Ronald Acuna Jr.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And it's fouled away.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And now, Ken Griffey Jr. So a lefty out of the pen, Gregory Soto. He's into the game with the bases empty. First pitch swinging.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Smith gathers, throws.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
So a man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Soto, a 6'1 lefty, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. puts it away for the out. So a man aboard, and now here is Kyle Schwarber. And first offering is fouled off. Junior off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go.
One ball.
In the dirt, blocked. That's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now here is Cal Raleigh. Rolled over to third. Pendleton to first. And that is that. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. There's the strike.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Goes down looking. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Swing and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. And it gets by him. 1 runs in.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the...
Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. He'll touch them all. And they walk it off.
Walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
It's that champion mentality. It's that on-top mentality.
final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding